This video is sponsored by DistroKid. And DistroKid, we already know, is the best way to get your music on all these streaming platforms, whether that's Apple, Tidal, Amazon, Spotify, and even TikTok. So if you're an artist out there and you're trying to pursue that career and getting your work out there to all the people, all the masses, DistroKid is the best way to go. There's a link below in the description of this video. You can get 7% off of your first year with DistroKid. And if you do have collaborators, DistroKid makes it easy to make sure you can do splits inside of there as well. Very, very easy, very, very efficient, and you can make sure everybody is getting paid and they don't take any back end from you, just distributing your music. So if that's something that you want to do, if you're working on a project or an album or a beat tape, definitely, like I said, use the link below in the description of this video and you can get 7% off your first year with DistroKid. See you there. Peace. Yo, what the deal? It's your boy X.E.L. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you. Yes, you. Thank you for coming back. But if you are new here, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That'll let you know when I drop another video. Today, I just want to give some advice to Cakewalk and kind of give a little more input about kind of what I want to see happen inside of the Sonar when it actually comes out. So if you're not aware, Cakewalk does have an option so you can actually like overdub your sounds if you're using like the MIDI inside there, but it just kind of gets clunky after a while. And I'm not 100% sure why it does that, but I'm going to kind of demonstrate in this video and hopefully they can get this cleared up for Sonar and have a little bit more control over the overdubs inside of Cakewalk. Let's go. All right, so here we are in Cakewalk, and this is my dark theme. If you're interested in getting this theme, you can go to xelohh.com and you can get the theme from there. All right, so for this demonstration, I'll actually pull up the piano roll so you guys can see what's going on inside the piano roll. Let's make a loop. I'm gonna do a 4-bar loop. All right, so in order to do this, I'm gonna hold down Shift and L, and that will make the marker to whatever is actually selected. So if you right click on this record button, it'll give you an option to do an overwrite, right? Or you can do a sound on sound, which is the way I like to do it, just so that it's not completely like overwriting whatever I'm actually doing. The sound on sound is what Cakewalk has, but the overwrite should be a way you can actually overdub what's actually in there without erasing everything that you record. So I don't know if Cakewalk may want to actually just add an overdub option in there. That would be really cool, just to add that option to overdub so that it knows that it should just kind of keep everything that's in there without having to do like a bounce to clips. The sound on sound is really cool, but it's just one of those things where you may want to change that. I'm actually using the vinyl guitar. All right, so I'm just gonna record something in here. As you see, like the notes disappeared out of the MIDI editor. You can't see it inside of the track place, but it's still actually playing, right? So if you do hit on, to stop the record, you can still hear it, but you can't see it anywhere. And I always thought that was really weird. So let's say I wanted to add that, right? So I have all these things in here and elements, but I can't see them at all, right? So now if I stop it, it's only showing, it's going to show like the two pieces completely separated, right? So it's going to show what I recorded here and then what I recorded here. So in order to make this into a full clip like you would want it to be, you would have to kind of highlight all of them, right? And then you have to do a bounce to clip. So you can right click on here and then you would go to bounce the clips. Well, I have mine set to Control B because it's something that I always use. So if you bounce it to clip, now all of them will be in the same kind of a setting, right? So you'll have all of them on the same exact track. But if it was the overdub, you would be able to see everything being played out, and then you could kind of still see where everything is inside of the track. So if you're using this for like drums and you wanted to like add a snare at a certain point, you wouldn't be able to see where you are inside the track anymore. It would be just cool if you can kind of get the MIDI to be shown inside this looping mode, right? Or if you wanted to do like a whole bunch of drums. So if you do like, let's see, all right, so let's say we are in this scenario where we have drums, right? And inside here, it makes it really easy to kind of just kind of go through the line. And even with my keyboard, I have the control keyboard, so I can kind of move things around, right? So if I wanted to go up or down to the sounds, I could kind of do that in here. So it would be cool if I could actually do that to recording as well. So if I wanted to kind of like add the hi-hats and so let's try it. Right, so it doesn't show the rest of the hi-hats. So if I move up to like the snare, now I'm in the snare section. I have no idea where any of them are placed. So I'll have to kind of just go through and see where anything lands. Let's go up to the kick. I can did a kick because I hit the key. Right, so now as you see, like it just took a totally different turn, and as you see, it's breaking up the sounds itself and putting them in different places. So like this is kind of the stuff I'm talking about when you want to do an overdub inside of Cakewalk. This doesn't really flow or function the way that I believe that it should. So I mean, you know, it's up to you guys, you know, however you want to decide to do this inside of Cakewalk. But I just feel like if you can kind of get this down, it'll help people who actually produce like for urban music kind of stuff using a lot of MIDI and things like that. This will help out tremendously if we can kind of get it to where the loop will actually show inside here. A lot of the other DAWs will just kind of show you exactly what's there, so you can kind of go back in there and add and tweak and do different things really easy. But for Cakewalk, you have to do this, and then after that I would have to bounce this to clip. So I'm gonna grab all of them and I'll do my Control B, which I have my shortcut as, to bounce it to clip. And as you still see, it's still missing like that, those initial kind of hits and things. Right, so it's just one of those things where I just feel like it could be a lot better if we were to implement an overdub to make it just a little bit more tighter inside of Cakewalk, and without having to do the bounce to clips right after that. It would help out tremendously, because not everybody does the bounce to clips. And then what happens is, let's say you don't do your bounce to clips, right? I'm going to Control Z. So now I want to kind of duplicate these over. And most of the time it won't actually grab all the things that are in there, because there's different layers. So if I grab this, right, move it over, as you see, I'm still leaving some behind. So like, it's just one of those things where I would love to see them kind of implement the overdub a little bit better inside of Cakewalk. If you agree with me or not, that's fine. It's just one of those things that I would like to see happen in a new Sonar, just to make the workflow a lot easier and a lot better. And I will put this inside of the forum to make them understand exactly what's going on as well. So yeah, With that being said, I guess this is the end of this video. If you guys have like any questions, comments, concerns, if there's a feature that you actually want to see inside of the new Sonar that I haven't gone over yet or addressed from these videos, leave it below in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. I'll probably do a video on it if it's something that is actually good. And we're almost at that point to where we're at 10K on this channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys that have actually subscribed, liked, or comment on any of my videos. But with that being said, that's pretty much the end of this one. And once again, it's your boy, X.E.L.O. Till next time, people. Peace.